Welcome to Tiny Texas Living. Who says you can't live big while living tiny? It has arrived and now I can start on this project and I am so excited. This is going to solve one of my big porch dilemmas. But what is that dilemma? The light. The light is a problem. In the morning, it's super bright on this side. On the evening time, it's super bright over here and it makes it so uncomfortable to be on the porch. And I want to so badly use the porch, not only for me to be able to sit out there and enjoy the extra room and the space, but also to have a meaningful space that can have a reprieve for the cats. So at last, it is here. These are just really simple solutions, I hope, to the issue. So, I'm so excited. These are in. It's porch day. So since I'm waiting to do the big project until it cools off a little bit, what can I do? I have lots of tasks that are on the agenda for the porch as I'm slowly but surely knocking out these things one by one. I was looking for something to hang up here so that I could have something really fun and bright, but I haven't been able to find anything. And so I ended up looking online and I found, I think, what'll be a good solution. So I found these, and these were off of Temu, and I thought these would be great because they're just a base white color. But the thing I really liked about them is that this part actually pops out. And if I do decide to use regular plants, they have little drain holes on them. And if I don't, I could just put a piece of foam in here and put artificial plants in here. But they also have these little chains that you can hang them from already included. And for the price of what I was finding at the store local, I could have bought one of these maybe, but instead I have two of them. And that's with those having been on sale that I would have been able to do that. So in all reality, I think that this is going to be really good because I can pop the black part out and then I could paint them. And I was kind of thinking about painting them like a bright pink color because that'll be a good contrast to the bunnies. And then also to some of the darker pots that I got already from the Dollar General the other day due to their sale. I also have this piece which I'm going to repurpose by painting it bright pink, and then I'm looking for something that I could put inside of this, but since it's kind of the end of the season, it's getting harder to find those things. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and paint this pink and then just keep looking. Okay, got everything set up so I can start spraying, and I'm gonna be using Rust-Oleum satin, and it's this really pretty pink color. I hope this turns out the color that I want it to. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Okay, I've gone over it with the first coat, and there's a few things about this. There's so many scrolly things that this is taking a lot more paint than I thought it would, but it's because those are such fine, tiny little scrollies. So I was going to paint something else with this, but I may not be able to. That's okay. I'll just wait, and then if I need to get another can, I will. Well, my hands are definitely gonna feel this tomorrow a little bit. I can probably get it off though. It's fine, it's fine. But now it's time to start like working through some of the green space elements. And the first one that I want to tackle, I think, is going to be the individual planters that I picked up whenever I went shopping the other day on that really good special for the Dollar General. The buy one, get one planters are really gonna be something that are super fun for me. And so I kind of was thinking of different things that I could do. And I decided that because I wanted fake plants that had color to them because everything else has color. So I went to Dollar Tree and I found fake plants. I didn't find enough to do all of the planters, so I'm gonna have to keep looking, but the selection at the Dollar Tree was better than the selection I found the other day whenever I was out shopping at the other stores. So I purchased a lot and ended up at Dollar Tree spending like $70. Now, not everything was plants, but like a lot of it was. So these are gonna be nice. These are gonna be super nice. $70 on plants seems crazy because that would have been crazy, but I also picked up picture frames and some different things that I needed around my house. So this is the plant portion that's left. after I already tested one of these. I looked at prices online, and for one of these little flower arrangements from Amazon, it was like $25. So I just thought I'd give it a shot and find them at Dollar Tree, and it definitely was a slight bit less. This is my tester. It has the fake plants in here. I'll call them fake even though they're artificial. I do kind of want to sculpt these out just a little bit more, I think, by just pulling them out into the greenery just a bit. I really love color. At the same time, I'm trying very hard not to overwhelm the space with just like color, color, color. So I'm selecting meaningful colors. I purchased these little foam blocks at Dollar Tree, and if I can get the plastic off of them. Okay, scissors, I see you. I see your value right now. I will also remove this tag. The nice thing is, if I ever decide that I want to actually put real plants in here, I can. I can just take out my little foam block with my artificial plants, and it's ready to go, and it's gonna be nice, and it's gonna be really happy. But for the time being, it's way too hot for real plants, and I don't want anything to die, because dying is just not something on my bingo card. So in it goes. Okay, in the middle it goes, pushing it down really good so it's nice and secure. I also am still in debate because I like the way this looks, but I also tried this last night and thought that that gave it just like a really kooky, fun vibe. So do I add it? I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it there so I can think about it, and every time I see it, I'll be like, ooh, or no. Okay, tags are off, except for on the purple one, because I still don't know. I thought I would take it off, but I don't know. I'm just not there yet. But I'll start off with these, and in order to do that, I need to kind of make them look more real by fluffing them and bending them a little bit. Okay, so bending them out, pulling them around, making them just look a little bit less flat. Now I'm going to start off by making the edges, putting it in. Then I need to put another one here, 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 and here. But I'm only going to do the first three and then start filling in with the other plants also. It's already starting to look more full, and then I can always maneuver these in a minute. But now it's time to bring in some flowers and place them here, 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 and here, here. Last night I started out by fluffing these before, but I think it's easier just to kind of put them in and then fluff them. So I'm gonna start just placing these. By doing 3 colors, it's really about just trying to figure out the balance. This does need to be fluffed before it's put in though, just to make sure it doesn't sit flat. In I go. And then I need to really fan everything out and then integrate the flowers so they look like they're all supposed to be there. This one's leaning too much. Okay, this one actually turned out pretty good. I like how the flowers are integrated, but it's a little weak on this side, so I need to really move these around or make this the back side. But I think that this being the front side is absolutely beautiful. It's more spread out than the other one, which leads me to believe that I either need to group them closer or actually spread that one, because I kind of like this messier, more natural look of the plants. So maybe I could kind of integrate some of this into that one. I don't know. I don't know if I like the bigger, bolder, or if I like the more tight and compact. I kind of like the bigger, bolder. I don't think either is bad, but I want them to look a little bit more uniform, so maybe picking a struggle bus would be best. I don't know which one is going to be the best for that. On one hand, I think by keeping it a little bit more close, it keeps the leaves of the plants a bit better and more compact, so there's less holes. So maybe I'll do that. I think that that'll work, and then I will put the purple toppers on it. Okay, there's a problem. Whenever I push it in to go to the actual block, it has to go way down in there, and that's not even to the block yet. So maybe no, maybe no. I mean, I really like it though with it there. So maybe I could just like secure it to one of the plants that's in here with like some tape, and then it won't go anywhere. You learn, you adapt, you move on, you fix the problem, and then if you want it, you have to make it work. And that's what I did, and I'm really happy with this. So now I can go put these outside. Initially, I was going to put these outside in the green space. I do still want to do that. I want the cats to be familiar with the fact that we're going to have plants and they need to get over it. So I'm going to set these on blocks down by the porch for the time being, just so that they can kind of get used to it. And I think that they're so fun. I've never been a person to do floral arrangements before, so just learned something new, and that's a really cool skill to have. I think I did pretty well for the first time I've ever done this. Okay, so obviously these things are not going to be staying here, so what I thought is I could, for the time being, put that block over here and then stick the plants here and then just move those over because they're going to be gone anyway. And then I'll move this onto the porch and stick the other one. So that way we have some symmetry, even though this is not where they're going to be staying, and the cats can get used to them. So for the time being, I'm just going to move these into the actual yard over here. All of this will look so much better whenever I get the landscaping finished. And for the time being, this one will go here. So this thing, oh, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. I'm gonna put this over in this section for now. Oh, wow, super, super hot. Super, super hot day again today. But that's okay, it's okay. We're making progress even on the days that it's hard to make progress, because slow and steady wins the race. That's a good start. I'm pleased with this. I can start off here and feel confident that it looks like I at least live here now. This is also a good time to officially put my doormat out. Hey, sunshine. It's bright, it's happy, and I need to clean the door really bad. But for the time being, yay, it's here. Next up, the bunnies. These guys will go in the yard, so I'll just get them used to their new little home. And I think that they're gonna go like right here. Somewhat. I'll fix that in a minute. Okay, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. I have one more little pot plant that I'm going to stick with these. I don't have the stuff to put in it yet, but this is looking like home now. In the meantime, I left some things out here the other day and just set them on top of this, and the cats have clearly been playing with them. They don't have actual toys, but they use what they have as toys. I just refilled this. They still have food, so that'll be great until dinner time. And now, as I look across, it's starting to make more sense. It'll look so much better after I scrub all of this, but for the time being, I have not. And, oh wow, while I'm standing out here, even with the heat, somebody came to see me. Hi, Twinkie, what are you doing? Hi, my friend. Hi. Are you just checking it out? I put some more water in there. Yeah. Aw, sweet one. Again, not my pets, but I named them all because I feel as though if you address them by an actual name repetitively enough, that eventually, maybe, just maybe, they'll let me pick them up. I have currently one, Leo. He'll let me pick him up and play with him. He wants so badly to be a pet, and he's a good boy. He's a super good boy. Okay, it's gotten a little less of the direct sun on the porch, kind of. It's still on there, but I'm gonna work on the far side where it's a little bit less aggressive and see if I can't figure out this hanging structure for the greenery. I'm very excited. I think this is gonna be good. Okay. Ooh, that's looking good, but it also doesn't look done yet. So maybe I reset this for another like 15 minutes. Okay, that means I have 15 minutes to figure out if I can make these zip ties work temporarily. I was going to use string. I couldn't find string anywhere, so zip ties it is. I need to see if I need to move anything around. I need to also see if there's any hooks up there already. If there are, I could use those. If not, I have some, which I'm going to use for lights, which I could go ahead and I guess hang the hooks, depending on how hard that could be and how hot it still is, which I feel it's going to be crispy still. So I'll take this outside. I'll go ahead and take the hooks out, and then I'll grab one of these greeneries, I think. And I'm going to need a step stool. Okay, I probably should put on real shoes because I don't need to be on and off the stool, and Right now I just have a conglomeration of random shoes, so I'll grab the black ones. Those are like my work shoes at this moment. I'll be so happy when this project is done because then I can finally clear out my corner again. Everything is just kind of sitting here waiting for me to put it together. So let's see. I might need some screws also. I should go ahead and grab some screws and the drill. Gosh, this is gonna be a fun one. It's still very warm. Still very warm. Okay, workspace. I have the greenery, I have the step stool. I need to move that, so I'll just pull it out, I guess. So in a perfect world, I think what I'm gonna do is use these clear ones first because these are a bit stronger. Okay, so those two have it kind of hanging up, and this is not going to be perfect, but it's going to give me a little bit of a barrier where it casts a little bit more of a shadow, and so that's kind of what I'm looking for right there. I think that's good placement though. I'm going to be putting curtains in, so they're going to go up like right up here. That's going to be a whole different project though, so that gets me close enough. Now I just need to secure it so it doesn't blow like it is. Super happy that the zip ties were enough to just kind of hold it in place though. That makes me very happy. I was kind of wondering if that was gonna work, so yay! Okay, it's not the prettiest, but that's okay. Again, this is temporary, and everything seems to be pretty secure. I'm gonna put a couple more in it though. Okay, positive is dinner is ready. So whenever I'm finished, I'll have some really yummy, like stuffed sausages, and this should be good. I need to secure the top part a bit more on that one, and then also I came in to grab some scissors to trim this. So, scissors. Okay, it's really warm, but the sun has started to pass by, and as it is, the porch is definitely coming together. I'm so excited. I still am cutting zip ties, but all in all, I think this is going to be really nice. I'm trying to figure out how to leave a little bit more space for the cats to get into the porch area, but there's still the fence. The fence is here to protect them from the neighbor dogs. So I do want to keep that, but I need to make sure that they can get in. And so I'm kind of watching to see what they're looking at and how they're seeing it and if they can get in. And then I might have to make just like a little insert to the actual yard instead of directly to the porch. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so they're testing it out, trying to figure it out. So this is all stuff I need to clean up around the area that was leaving them like a little path. So they're trying to figure it out. Oh yeah, everything is coming together, and the cats are all kind of figuring it out as we go. So another one found their way up here. So yay, this is gonna work. This is gonna work, and it's casting a nice, really nice shadow onto the porch in this time of day that's normally still pretty toasty. So now I'm just gonna sweep, and then I think this is pretty good for now. I have a lot of projects to go, but it's coming together just as I could see it envisioned in my head, and that makes me so happy. I need to find a couple things to replace the trunk over here. I need to hang my lights. I need to figure out my curtains, and of course I need to do my turf. But wow, what a difference a project like this makes, where it just kind of blocks out the rest of the world and gives you kind of a little bit of a reprieve. But I'm only getting started.